I think so, yeah. I don't think so. I don't think they did many changes to it at all during beta. I mean, Bear does 1,000,000 times more damage, though, right now. Hmm.
Here, the very fabric of reality is chaotic and malformed. We could use your help studying the residue of such anomalies.
Anyone could get title. Anyone could get title. Just because it's the best case doesn't mean I believe that's what's gonna happen.
Power attracts power. True power lies within us.
Hmm.
Master.
I don't really know. I'm just gonna keep on doing this. Most of the time, I just meant in regards to Cart's comment that, like, but we want, you know, this particular tank to be meta for our comp. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I've done this one. Hmm. Look at these flowers. This music is pretty freaky.
Your pain, my pleasure. My eyes on you.
Hi, Seth. How you doing? I'm trying to level this paladin. How many tunes you got leveled? I tried to avoid the campaign leveling, but I could not. So I've leveled through the campaign another time, a little bit. Oh. That is what? That's crazy. Yes. Hmm. Let me check. You have 2 tunes at 90. Hmm. Oh, okay. That's switched over, right? Okay. Yeah. There we go. That's what I'm trying to get to. 2 tunes at 90. I'm very close though, so. Really? Yeah, I kind of did not do DPS for like a really long time. Probs your most played too. I'm just like not super good at melee, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna like force myself to like challenge myself to do something new and like play something that I can play with other people when the other people want to play healer. Because I always feel guilty. You got news today? You're trialing for a new guild? And they are gamers? Oh my god, Zap, that's awesome. Congrats. What guild is it? What's their record? Raging time? Uh-oh, what? We've got some gamers in our guild, but we only got to 6 out of 8, I think, last season. It's honestly more... They were in the Hall of Fame for Galley? Wow, that is so cool. Oh, I do kind of want to find a guild that has done that, but also my guild is so comfy. It's like, do I wear sweatpants while gaming, or do I get CE, you know? And I can't decide if I want to just like wear like sweatpants or like, you know, leggings and be sweaty. Do I don't want to wear workout wear? I think we actually came from this way. Did we? Yeah. They seem pretty chill as long as you're actually putting in something into the team. That's good. That is like always my concern with like the CE guilds is like they seem very unchill. And I don't know, I've heard so many people say like, "Oh, like you could join my guild, but the only thing is that we're all like degen." And I'm like, "Well, okay, I mean, I could take a certain level of degen, but if you are pre-warning me about that level of degen, I'm like, okay, so what does that mean?" And then they'll be like, "Oh, they're like, you know, racist and sexist." And I'm like, "Okay, that's why would I want to surround myself with that?" Every CE guild you've ever been in has been horrid. Yeah. They're like, but if you can, you know, just stay quiet, it's fine. It's like, why would I want it? It's like, doesn't even sound fun. Like, the light and void threats eliminated. Okay. I think I'm getting there. You were warned to not be racist or sexist, so that is a good start to the guild. If they're like pre-warning you, like, don't be that guy, then that's a good sign. But it is so surprising that, like, I heard the same thing about like PvP. I was like, oh, maybe I'll, like, you know, it'd be kind of interesting to get into PvP, and they were like, you do not want to do like PvP guild stuff because they are terrible people. And I'm like, what? Why can people just like chill? Like, why why does this have to be like that? Yeah. People are so weird. Just like, why would you just make it like unfun for other people to play the game? I don't know. You know, some thoughts are inside thoughts, I guess, if that's who you want to be. I mean, not, you shouldn't be that way to begin with, but like, just, can you not? I am. I wish it wasn't as tough. Luckily, I have really not run into too much. I've been sort of, I've got friends who play the game. So it makes it a little bit easier for me to not have to run into. You definitely were not versed, Cartarius. Definitely were not first. Okay. Just don't think about it. There's this guy. Oh no. Oh, where'd he go? That's, congrats though, Zach. That's awesome. I hope it works out. I have leatherworking and jewel crafting, and then on my paladin I have skinning, and I'm going into tailoring. Since Cart's not gonna do cloaks. Okay. That's fine. I just like to do my own thing. You're super nervous for the guild though. You're playing Devour and you have zero idea. You know, like, the good news is that no one else really knows what they're doing either, right? Because it's brand new. I'm sure that you'll be able to find some good logs that you can look at. Or there's got to be somebody who's gonna start streaming. Oh gosh. Murdering me. There we go. Thank you for the lurkly. It doesn't seem too hard, to be honest. I think, you know what you might find too is, like, at least for Mythic Plus, I know, like, there's a lot of specs who just do damage faster than them, so. Your main goal is to beat the tanks and not die. I could see that happening for you. That's very realistic. You definitely have ramp, yeah. Yeah, we have a warlock and a mage on our push team, and our devourer is really good, but they just do damage like so fast that rough.
Stay here and recover.
Oh my god. What can he possibly be doing there? Oh my god. Woo. You need to find a push team? What do you, what's like your goals, Zath? But now you're like partial because you're going to be gearing for Devour, but you want to tank. Yeah, I think Devour is like intellect gear, isn't it? That kind of makes it tough too. Just as high as you can. Title would be sick. Yeah, that's kind of our goal right this year is title. Last season we got 3,500 pretty easy, but this is like before pre-patch. But and the guy who is our tank, he got like 3,700, I think. Int gear. Yeah, that kind of makes tanking hard. But I mean, the thing is you have an entire season to like gear, get alt gear basically. Yeah. Yeah, at least you have like no competition. That's true. Probably not many people in your group playing Havoc either, because Havoc isn't looking too hot at the moment. Unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, you have like the entire season to get like an extra set of gear. Gonna suck when your tanks want a DPS trinket, though. Yeah. That do be the case. What's their loot style like? How do they distribute everything? Do they have a loot council or?
This area is compromised. It is vital to our mission that you secure it.
Do you have to gear 2 tunes?
How did you get here?
Ooh, 80k. That was a decent boost. You have 0 idea assuming loot council, and yeah. We do this, I mean, we're not a CE guild, but we do something that feels pretty fair, which is that we make like a giant spreadsheet, and everybody tracks how many tier items they have, and we make sure like everybody gets like 1 tier item first before like people get their second, and then we all list out like what our S tier, A tier trinkets are, and like we put our name under whatever we need, and it goes to people who need those, who are like in those categories first. So it's not like somebody getting like a B tier trinket in their class when it's like S tier for somebody else. Most of your guilds did just biggest DPS upgrade gets it, but they went over the Sims and made sure people were not doing silly shit. Yeah. Where is the portal? Is it over here? Maybe I'll just port. It's a massive item. Oh, endless is a massive item? Is that a trinket? Like cantrip stuff or turbo bis trinkets, yeah. I think all my trinkets that are bis are from raid, unfortunately. But at least they've like buffed a bunch of them. They like, all the healer trinkets were like terrible. And right before everything went live, Blizzard was like, okay, we're buffing all the healer trinkets. I was like, yes! Because Jesus. Okay, the Shadow Enclave. Maybe 2 more delves and I get to 89? Maybe? No. Yeah. I'd be doing gear for leatherworking. Have you been in a CE guild before? I know Bega's in a really nice guild for that. Bega said he's in a retirement guild that gets CE every season. I'm like, dang. I want to get in there. Sounds nice. Okay, we're gonna find out if I did this. You've gotten CE every tier since Dragonflight, but a season you took a break. Is your previous guild just, they're not doing it? Or you wanna find a new guild just for vibes? Different new vibes. Excuse me. But normally it's like end of the season C. Oh, okay. Not Hall of Fame. Okay. That'd be something new and fun. The guild fell apart? No! Was it because you took a break? Or did like everybody in the guild take a break, or just you? I think I might have done this and turned in a quest for it.
The Twilight Blade are attempting to reclaim Deathhold. Root them out and destroy their encampment.
It's kind of surprising how frequently that kind of thing happens. But I guess it's like the same thing as like probably I would guess there's like the same frequency that like friendships fall apart is how frequently guilds fall apart. Oh, the guild was toxic. Ugh. Rough. Yeah. I couldn't stay in something like that. No matter if I got CE or not. Sounds horrible. It's like I want to play the game and I want to have fun, you know? I don't want it to be toxic. Because, like, that is not fun at all. I don't think I've done this still. I don't know. It's crazy. They were talking about being Hall of Fame for last year, and I'm like, bet, sounds like a sick team. You check back and they didn't get CE. Did they get, oh, they just gave up? At what boss? Oh, sick, I did not do this delve. Okay. Did they get 6 out? Oh, they got 7 out of 8. But yeah, that's rough. How early did they give up? Like 2 weeks before the end of the season, or like months before? We gave up in December. But to be fair, we have like a lot of just like older people in our guild who are like who have families, and they like, you know, it's just they're doing this for fun and not like to accomplish any grand things. Seeing as that they didn't have CU, just laughed, yeah. And you were like, alright, time to find a new guild. How did you find the new one? The way I found my guild is Guilds of WoW. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice website. Ooh, I can skin these? Nice. There's a froggy over here. Receive a blessing. Oh, that's fun. What a speed blessing. Oh, I can hop. That's cute. Oh, you've been applying to this one for ages? Oh, that's all. And you finally heard back from them? That's so cool. Oh, very lucky. Oh my god, look at that hop. I think Paladin should be able to do that in Natty. That'd be sick. They were like, damn, bet, why not? They were like, we've seen your name in the applications every single tier. Maybe it's time. And you're going in with your dream guild on a class that you haven't played. Because it hasn't existed. They were like, damn, but why not? Then I just rando got a DM like, want a spot? Oh, hell yeah. That's true, they have nothing to compare you to. Could be like, oh, I don't know, it's just part of my spec. But Devourer it's looking strong. The current Devourer is, I guess, being... Oh. Are you going to, dethrone him? Oh, they're gonna kick him? Nice. Hell yeah. So you have no competition even. You are the Demon Hunter buff, right? Yeah. That is a good sign, yeah. They're not gonna put up with people being meanies. Oh, there are two dead still. Okay. Two of everything. Are they the type that has like 60 people? Oh, 30-man roster. Okay. Are you, how do they do it? Do they like rotate people out? I feel like I'm always so worried about roster type guilds because it's like, well, I don't want to be just like never put in, you know? Like, are they gonna make sure that I got the kill as well if I'm on the bench? Oh, you rotate bosses snort. Oh, awesome. That's really good. That's good. Oh my god, these stairs are nightmarish. Yeah, you can't. We try to make it work with like 20. Like we have like 23 or 24, and it does not work. You need the 30 people. And we like will not pug at all, which is frustrating. I'm sure once bosses get hard, there'll be a set group for prog. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure, and there'll be like standouts of what they want to bring, and then there'll be bosses that have like specific classes that you need more of. Hi, Error. What's up? What's going on? We're delving. Look at this. Woo! Pally vibes. And then you take others from the bench on farm. Nice. Woo! Oh, wait, okay. I need to kill more forces. Oh, I gotta use the hex stick on the frog. Oh, I've got a hex stick. Oh, okay. There we go. You understand not pugging to an extent. Because some rando isn't. I know, but the thing is that, like, it'll be end of the season and we'll be missing, like, one person. And then we'll be like, well, we have a 19 out of 20. I guess we can't play. It's like, okay. You know? That is annoying. Hell yeah. It can, but like if the choice is like that or don't rate at all, ugh, that is not fun. The best part about 20-man, can I get through here? No. Is when you gear people. Why do you say that, error? Because people want in. Oh, and then they leave. Yeah. Very true. Oh. You would take, not raid, then tilt over. I don't know. The thing is that it happens so easily and frequently that just not reading feels so bad. You know, there's 19 of us sitting in a raid chat, you know, who, like, for example, me, you know, I've got a kiddo, you know, I want to push Mythic Plus, like, and I'm sitting here waiting to see if we could get a 20th person. I'm using Ultimate Mouse Cursor. And we're waiting, you know, a half hour while yeah, exactly. It's frustrating. Yeah, I don't know. I've been like trying to get people to join our guild while I'm streaming. I got Pew Pews joining our guild. So that's true. The Noel QOL has like a lot of stuff and it has a mouse thing. That's true. Yeah, Pew Pew joined our guild. He was like talking about how he needed a guild in my stream, and I was like, you want to look at ours? And I told him what we've done, and he was like, that sounds cool. And so he looked at our stuff and then applied. Yeah, it was funny. Oh my god, there's so many frogs here. Oh, oh. That's a little bit too much anti-gravity. I'm trying. Cause we have like a Guilds of WoW page, which is like our primary form of recruitment, but like it's not like, you know, anybody in our guild is like sitting in any chats like promoting our guild. Yeah, that QL is good. I did download it and then I was like, oh, I have like a lot of add-ons that do all this stuff. And I just didn't want to have to reset everything up. Oh yeah. Did you see Ellesmere also came out with a new UI? You aren't healing at all. Everyone's got their own UI, but he's not charging for it, so I appreciate that. I don't know, I like to puzzle piece mine together. I don't like everything that one person has. Also, I think it looks a little bit like LVUI, which is, I don't really like the LVUI setup. but it does overall look good. You've seen all the stuff he was making. Oh, you've seen it. Like, you have like a friend who's working with him on it. You think it's wild that people buy UI setups? You know, some people don't want to like customize. They don't want to spend the time on that. Or they feel like they look at somebody's UI and they're like, I just talked to that frog and I probably shouldn't have. Oh, okay, no, we're good. Not working with him. Oh, he's just cool friend. Oh, he's close friends. Oh, that's cool. I don't really know any streamers, like big streamers. It's just a Twitch sub. That's true, yeah. It's not much. Well, it depends. Some of them ask you to like do stuff on their Patreon, not just the Twitch sub. Oop. I think Quasi was like $5 as well. And then there's support. Oh, like on their, like you could go to their Discord and ask for how to do things. Oh my god. It's Quasi also still. Yeah. He did do that, didn't he? So can I do anything with that? No. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this circle. I feel like I'm not doing that mechanic correctly. There was Carfax? What? They made you send your Carfax info in? Yeah. Oh, what's this housing item? Okay. We got a curio. Nice. I get really disoriented at the end of a delve. I know you're supposed to just run forward, but every time I'm like, eh. Does it feel like there's less delves than in the War Within? Kind of feels like that. Maybe I'm just not, seeing them? Move Twilight Crypts down there, we can do. I don't think I've done that. This, I don't know if it'll get me to or to 89. I think I might need like another 1.5. Or maybe just a half of one. I don't know if anyone tried the delve hack for the Shadowguard Keep for leveling, but it was pretty effective. But today's story is not it. It's not gonna work for it.
All made or gathered in Zulaman with pride.
Oh, so close. You got 5 levels in like 4 hours with the delve. Hi Zarkin. How you doing today? Like hard slacking. Yeah. I started doing it with this tune and then one of my friends was like, oh, I think you should try the campaign, it might be faster. And I was like, okay. And then I gave up. Doing it with the campaign is rough. I don't know if anybody knows this, but in the War Within, did Druids get Crusader Strike? Yeah, it's this new talent change. They wanted to like add some holy light into the world of Druids. Like light bloom. Yeah, you didn't see the patch notes? Yeah. The in the War Within, the Siren Isles was a really good spot where people could level. You could have your friends, and this is like, I don't, if you're like part of a booster server, you probably know this, but like you could pay other people to do this, and like you stand up on the top of the mountain area, and then like other people would just kill those mobs in the same group as you. And then before that, there's like the area with Brackenhide Hollow where the dungeon is, that people would just go do the same thing. And it was like an extremely effective farm. But now all of us are like so under geared. You pay for most of your tunes to get leveled. Yeah, exactly, right? You know, Zath. Leveling is so painful, bro. So yeah, most of my tunes last season did get leveled in that area. But I have some friends who did it for me. I didn't really pay for it. Gearing. Oh yeah. I will gear. I don't mind doing that. But I have fun like even doing Mythic Plus. What are you talking about? Minecart? Oh, okay. Oh, that is a version of it, but no, the one that I'm talking about is in like a older map. One of my friends doing PvP, they're asking about it. So far, Valera is much more like full and Bran. Yes, but she doesn't know how to LOS, which is unfortunate. She'll just die instead. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna get cold. Excuse me. You normally get one hero raid in a few dungeons if there's a Bis Trinket. Wow. You must have a lot of money, Zath. Do you also boost? Or how do you make your WoW gold? Oh, we're looking for some elixir. It's up here. You used to boost a lot. So you just have like a bunch of... You did... Oh, mythic raid sales. Okay. I have never done... I have... One of my friends did a lotto for our friend group. He's like sells boosts, and he kind of raffled off, I guess, a boost for killing Dimmy for the mount. But otherwise, I've never gotten boosted for raid. It was just the last boss. You're running dry for gold. This guild will do raid sales, though. Ooh, I'm gonna make some money. Oh, okay. Sage. Oh, this is one where you, like, pull the levers. You don't get boosted in content you can't do yourself. Yeah, usually that would be my policy, but, the Dimmy mount at the end of the season was too hard to pass up. And I didn't do it on my main. I did it on like an alt that I like never use. Yeah, exactly. It was free. It was in fact free. So I actually got boosted for it once, and the guild was having such a hard time killing Dimmy that I was like, should I like help? Like, I feel like even if I do like a minimal amount of DPS, like this would be better than what's happening right now. I was like, maybe you need a healer? Maybe I should help heal? I was on my like not geared at all shaman ult. But yeah, I wouldn't boost for like for the purpose of CE. Like if I wasn't getting the mount, you know, it wouldn't catch me in there. Those mounts are so hard to get once the season ends. I always kind of regretted never being able to get the Tindril mount. Well, it's the Farak mount, but it's the Tindril owl luck, so I would love to have it. In season 1, you were paying for 7s to get a trinket on your chamois, and I was carried. Oh, my goodness. You just carrying the group. Oh my god. That is funny. I have been in some boosts where I'm like, how this is I don't know how these people are in the server. It sounds horrible, but it has been the case. Hey Pew Pew, we were just talking about you. We were just saying how you are in my guild now. Oh god. You got modded. Oh. Oh, then you went AFK for a few polls and you got flamed for AFKing, and no, I paid you. That's so funny. What type? No, I was just saying how my stream is a front for recruiting people into the guild. Because we need more people. Yeah, that's why we were talking about it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy. If it works. I haven't yelled yet. No, I'm not in charge of the raid. I mean, I'm not in charge of raid, and I'm not in charge of guild, so. I'm pretty quiet in raid, actually. I'm afraid of, like, causing a disturbance. I don't know. If you keep getting people from your stream, you will be. No way. I'm not in charge. You can't make me. Please, hello. Oh no. How's it going? Because then you don't stream raid. Well, who watches raid streams? You know? I don't know. I feel like people don't watch them. I've tried in the past, but like, people don't want to watch raid. You're just dying repeatedly. I mean, maybe they want to watch like the first raid, like that you do, because it's like cool and interesting. World first, they will watch world first. But that's because those people are like doing crazy shit, you know? If I was able to do crazy shit, then maybe people would watch it, but which is why I will stream my decently high-level Mythic Plus work. Yeah, you don't ever watch raids. It's so boring. Exactly. I don't know. What is he doing over there? He's just slamming away. Okay. But like, world first is interesting because it's like, okay, this is the race. But like, once people have done that, like, do you watch race, like any people who are doing raid error? Aside from like Race to World Last. If I could like guarantee that like a certain number of people would hang out for me to watch and like wanted to just hang out while I rated, then I would stream, but I know it's boring. They know it's boring.
My eyes on you. Your pain, my pleasure.
You watched the Race to World first when it was first done and you haven't since. I still watch the Race to World first. It is Race to World first is in particular what's his name? Max. Like his POV is pretty interesting to me. Some of the last boss race is fun, yeah. But like all the bosses before, no. Yeah. Oh, you don't know Max? I think he's the raid lead for Liquid, I want to say. I don't even know how to say that. Is it no fanboy? So you like watching them. Close enough. Okay. You missed when Preach used to commentate? Was that like someone who would just like watch and stream himself watching, like a sports commentator or something? I don't, and like now that I think about it, I don't think like aside from Race to World First, are there many people like big streamers who actually stream themselves doing a raid? Actually, I have seen Vickman do that before, to be fair. Preach used to be a world first raider for Method, but then stepped back from WoW completely until this X-Pack? Hmm. I think like someone commenting would be kind of interesting. But like what I've seen Vickman stream his raid, it's like he pugged into a single like boss and then he leaves. You know, it's not like he's there for like the full, I don't know, however long it takes to pull, maybe, you know, 2 hours, 3 hours. You're efficient. He's like, can I get this trinket? No? Bye. Hello? Would you like to come over here? Oh, Zorthus? Oh, okay, that he does like Race to World first too though, doesn't he? Or no? I think you might be right about that actually, Zaf. People love him. Like he's such a good yapper, you know? Not really. He's in a really high tier guild, but they don't do the race. They're just cracked. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it probably would be fun to watch like a cracked guild as well. You know, they're just kicking through everything like super fast. But like watching people like wipe repeatedly to, you know, the 7th boss or, you know, even the last boss is kind of like, when is this gonna be over? Uh-oh. I do not see a turn in for that quest I just did. Oh, he's the raid lead? Hmm. That probably helps. Take the sphere. That feels like that's a time walking quest. So there's that part of wanting to watch that too. Cause like max raid leading is a different world. Yeah, exactly. It's like a totally different look and experience of raid than the rest of us get. I definitely picked up a quest in that raid, or in that delve, but I'm not seeing that I've completed it. I'm also not seeing it as like a to complete. Lore Master does take forever. Oh, I didn't pick up the quest. Okay, I'm a dummy. Playing with people that are good is a humbling experience. I believe it. Especially if they're like also just like good people. It's like, God, you're a good person and you're so good at this game. Not gonna lie, I am okay at raid. I think like even just like watching how they move their tune in an Ari stream. I don't know, I'm kind of mid at raid. I'm decent at Mythic Plus, but at raid I feel like I need a lot of practice finding my positioning for my cooldowns and stuff. You used to think you were good, and then you did kills with real people. Oh no. Like, what level keys are you talking? Like, equivalent of, like, last season's 19s? Or, like, higher? Sometimes I play with, like, tanks that are, like, really good, and I'm like, oh shit, this is a really good tank. And then I, like, tell them at the end of the key, like, you were such a good tank. And they were like, great healing. And then they send me a friend request, and I'm like, yes, I did it. I'm good. 18, 19s, yeah. I ended the season with 118, and I was like, I don't really need to do this. Like, I did the 18, and I was like, okay, now I know that I can do an 18. I'm like, I'm good. One day I'll be a real tank. That could be any time now, Zeth. You could do it. No, I feel like I mean, there's like a pool of good people, I would say, who like are like really good at the game. And then like in the same pool there are the people who are like hella committed to pushing as hard as they can. And then there's like in the same pool there are people who are still very good at the game but like are not as committed to, you know, doing 20s or getting CE, but are still like just actually incredible. And you know, it's okay to be in either group and also not those groups. You're too casual to be good anymore. Oh no. This is a season. Oh, I believe it. Yeah, as long as you spend the time and you have the skill, like you got it, you know. That's what getting 3,500 last season made me realize. I was like, oh, I have the skill to do this actually. I just, you know, it's about like where do I want to be putting my time? Do I want to be trying to push 18s, 19s, 20s, or do I want to go play some Overwatch because I'm done with the season and I accomplished my goal? This is the first season you're really tanking. Normally, it's just like tanking weeklies on alts. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it just like, I feel that most of the time it's just like setting aside that time. But yeah, it'd be good for you to find a push group. Do you think that there are like going to be some people in your guild who maybe you could push with, or do you think most of those people already have a group? This new guild you're joining? VDH was your most played. I mean, it was very strong. It was a little weak in the last season, but ah, no. Ooh, and they're lacking. Oh my, then you could just like step right in there and play with those giga talented people who are looking for a tank for whatever key they got going. And if they're doing CE, then they probably, that's the plan. Hell yeah. Like, oh yeah, you need a tank. That would be great. Our tank wants to go VDH for, you're gonna take it easy and get 10s done and just do dumb shit. Yeah. Whatever is fun. I want everybody to just play the game however it's fun to them. And I just want people to not give each other a hard time. If their fun is not the same as another person's fun. Yeah, Brew is OP. We were just talking about, like, do we think that they're gonna leave Brew as meta? Because our tank likes to play meta. Like, every season he'll just gear whatever is meta. And he really wants it to be Demon Hunter, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. But I'm like, you should just, I mean, if you really want to play Demon Hunter, just play Demon Hunter. But we did 15s okay on beta with the Demon Hunter. You want to be DH. Brew does need a meta season, unfortunately. I don't know, do you think that, like, I don't think they'll nerf it, to be honest. Maybe their damage they'll nerf? That's the only thing I think they'll nerf. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna nerf its survivability. Because it, like nobody likes playing Brew. And they deserve a shot. That's true, it would be hard to nerf it without making it unplayable. Oh, I got to 89. I didn't even realize. They need and will but Pally. I know, I think Demon Hunter does need a little buff. Hi, Vega! How's it going today? Look at that little emote. Little dino guy. Are you still thinking about cottage cheese? Just ranting for hours. I know Brew feels really good to heal, like from like a healer perspective. if you can help it, no. It doesn't feel like they need help like the rest of the tanks do. Like, I feel like the season is very similar to heal as like the first season of the War Within, where tanks needed a lot of help to survive. It's not quite as bad. You just healed Den and it was hard. Well, Den is hard because people make it hard right now. They're pulling things together that like should not be pulled together because they don't know. that yeah, it's a little, that dungeon is like toxic. It makes you feel like you can pull big, but you cannot. Hi Mystic, how's it going? But Brew, on the other hand, does not feel like it needs a lot of help to survive. But all of the other tanks do feel like, you know, we're within first season in many ways. Maybe the only other one that might not fall in that category is Bear, I think. But Warrior, Pally, Demon Hunter, they all need help to live. You boosted a Monk just in case they don't get nerfed. Yeah. You feel like this is going to be a season of healer abuse and pugs. I would agree. I think it's going to be a really hard season for healers. A lot of the people like on beta, like a lot of the streamers and stuff were like, oh, this is such a great season for healing. And like to a certain extent, like they're right. Like at least for how Resto Druid is playing, like it feels really good to play. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Dispel, but like, yeah, that's what I was gonna say is like these people who are playing beta, they know the mechanics of the dungeon. They are playing with like in combination of classes that will make the dungeon easier. So yeah, if you bring a warlock who can help with magic spells and a mage who can help with curses, then like, yeah, this dungeon is going to be so easy for you. But if you don't know how to build a comp around what a dungeon looks like, or you don't have that specific comp that you're playing with, then it's going to be really tough. You're already not getting dispelled at all. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Like, I just feel like some of these big streamers were kind of like gaslighting people into thinking it's going to be okay, when like all I see is how much more difficult they've actually made it for healers. Like the way I feel in keys, and like and this is just me as like somebody who I am going to be working with a warlock and a mage, so I do have like half of like a meta group, but like I feel like I'm raid healing like for 30 minutes. Like it's a lot of work. Like this is not an easy season. It is easier if you are with or like running with a warlock and a mage, but like without those additional, well, anything Automatic Jack says is a hot take. That dude wants healing to be as hard as possible. That is so accurate though. I don't tell him I said this, but I call Automatic Jack a Boy Scout for Blizzard. Not saying it's a bad take, but that dude loves to heal. He really does. He's like, he is just so ready to just advocate for everything that everything that Blizzard does for healers. It's I'm not okay with it. And my friends are like, well, what do you want healing to look like? And I'm like, you know, like Floodgate. Like, I want healing to feel like Floodgate. And I'm saying that from a perspective that Floodgate is a dungeon that is hard to heal. You know, like, a lot of people would say that Floodgate was at least in the, like, worst 3 dungeons last season. And by worst, I mean, like, hardest to time. That and, yeah, Priory, and, you know, a lot of people had trouble with, what was the other one? Dawnbreaker, depending on your class. Dawnbreaker was pretty hard to heal as well. But like Floodgate, the damage patterns on Floodgate were so fun because it wasn't like every pack had like a different healing challenge. And all of the bosses were still very hard to heal. You had to balance your cooldowns really well. You had to time everything really well. But it, like, timing the key felt really rewarding, and it did not feel like how this season is going to feel, which is like that there is a bunch of AoEs just constantly all the time. And that there are casts, I mean, and Blizzard said, like, oh yeah, we're going to get rid of shotgun casts. But, like, no, they didn't. Like, there are still packs that you pull where you're going to see shotgun casting. And there are packs that you pull where, like, the healer can't interrupt anything because, you know, the mob is immune to CC. So, and then there's like a bunch of pulls where, like you were saying, Zath, with all, like, the dispels. Reroll Shammy. Yeah, there's a part of me that wonders, like, is Shammy going to be meta even though Resto Druid is so good? Just because they have the extra toolkit piece. I don't know. It could happen. It could happen. And I theorized that as soon as I found out that Sham was gonna keep their kick. I was like, Sham is gonna be meta! No, it doesn't bother me to not be meta, by the way. I feel like there's no way they take Shammy for just the kick. I don't know, it depends how good it is. If it's like the season where Shammy and Resto were like kind of like about the same, but maybe Resto just a little bit higher. Surely you just play around not having the heals kick. You can, but like once, well, and that's the other thing about this season that you'll see is like last season, what was a huge barrier to whether or not you time the key was like, does this ability one-shot the tank? Does this ability one-shot DPS? But what you'll see for this season is, can the healer heal through this AoE? And when they can't, you don't time the key. And that feels kind of bad because, like, it's just reliant on the skill of your healer. Like, and there's nothing really that the rest of the DPS and tank could do about that. So if you bring, like, just, like a healer who maybe doesn't have as much experience, or they're not ready for that key, then it's gonna be a rough dungeon. Those are the words. And yeah, you sure healers love them. I don't know, maybe if you're in Boy Scouts for Blizzard, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be in the dungeons where, like, they rely solely on me to, like, whether or not we succeed. Like, that sucks. Like, the whole time, you know, I don't mind, like, if portions of the dungeon feel like they're 100% reliant on my skill, but the entire thing, I don't know. Feels bad. Yeah, that's true. It is, but I didn't choose to be a tank, Seth. I chose to be a healer. I want to sit in the back and throw green stuff in the air. Okay, we're going to Herondeer. True, exactly. If I wanted to be a tank, I'll roll a tank. And then if I roll a Brewmaster Monk, I could just live everything. But yeah, I am definitely gonna, and a lot of healers are gonna get yelled at in chat this season as well. So I believe, personally, I actually don't get yelled at in chat that frequently. I've had like a lot of pleasant experiences in pugs, but I suspect that people will blame the healer for stuff that is not their fault. Or stuff that is like, just like, yeah, sorry, I didn't perfectly time all of my cooldowns for that key. My bad. You miss one cooldown and everyone's just dead. It's horrible. But the good news is that, like, healing is gonna be rough, yeah. Like, one good thing is that a lot of the keys, there's gonna be a lot of fricks. Yeah. There is gonna be a lot of fricks. Frick. It's gonna be a lot of fricks, and it's gonna be like, I'm sorry, guys. I fricked that up. Where is that? Delve. Is it here? No, it's somewhere around here. Playing with a team is nice, though. They are nicer when you fuck up, which is good. Is this the delve? Whoa. Here it is. Yeah, we can plan stuff ahead. I could be like, oh, you know, I don't have anything for this AoE, like, use your pod or something. The grudge bit. Did I really do this on my pally? Looking for the quest. I do not see it. We'll head to another one that has a quest. Yeah, I don't know. But hopefully, you know, when Blizzard sees that there's like, you know, 25% less healers for the season, maybe they'll change things up. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know, I feel like I've run out of delves, actually. I might have done all of the delve quests. But I am darn close to 90. Maybe some of these quests? Oh yeah, I started doing some hair and deer stuff over here. We'll see. As what usually happens in like a season like this, perhaps, you know, Blizzard will send all of these dungeons into the masses, and a bunch of the stuff will get nerfed because it is only healable by people who have high skill. And like their whole point is to make things more accessible, right? That's the whole idea. At least that's what they said. I say all this to remind you that if you have a good healer in a key, please tell them good healing at the end of the key, because they will appreciate it. And it will be obvious. What do you think after beta? Right, Geeky Me? You did some beta keys. Beta felt good. Did you feel like it was a lot of healing, or not really? I mean, I feel like Resto Druid feels really strong. Oh my god, this guy will not die. you felt really good and you thought the damage was high. Yeah. Yeah, the good news is that, like, from what I saw in beta, like, if you wipe on like anything, like, it seems like you can come back from it. There are definitely cases this season where it's like you wipe once, key is dead. But that is not the case for, or at least, you know, on 15s on beta. That was my experience. That you could still time the key even if you've wiped. Because you're just timing these keys with like 5 minutes, you know, 6 minutes. Even with all the deaths. I don't want to do the campaign. You can make me. Is there a way to find out, like, what delve quests you have left, or not really? Yeah, for leveling. Yeah, alright. I'm like less than a level away from being 90. I don't know, should I just do dungeons? Oh, I don't know how quickly you could level in dungeons. Yeah, but it sounds more fun than campaigning. You're right. Even if you've already completed the quest. That one is not the... It's not as good today. Yeah. That delve. Not good. Could be right about that. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Hey, what? Don't be mean to paladins. I am. Yeah. No, hunters are always underwatch. Never. Never give a hunter a cookie. The shutting down the Discord move of the paladins was oh, are they? I thought that people were just joking about that. I believe it. Couldn't happen. Okay, I think there's like a bunch of artifacts. There is all of these little yellow dots. The last time I did this quest, there was like no artifacts because there's like so many people farming it. Does anybody know if Midnight has a replacement for the Shadow Meld pot? I haven't seen it online at all. I had some friends looking for that information today. I think they do not have one for Midnight, unfortunately. Ooh, sword. Hi, Chair Bear. Paladin is going pretty well. I started this morning at 82. And now I am 89. So it's looking like maybe I'll be 90 by the end of tonight. But if I have to wait until tomorrow for the delve, I might do that too. I don't know. Did you get another tune done? What are you doing in WoW right now? Just chilling? I'm 100% not myself. Paladin is the best class. Is that your main chair? It is a fun class. It's fun that it's like mid-range and also melee, you know? You've been oh yeah, that's right. I remember you said that. Prop Pallies? Or prop Pally since Vanilla's long time relationship. It was so fun in Dragonflight. Yeah. I don't know. I do like the Wake of Ashes into the... I can't remember what it's called, but you know, like it pulls down the other hammers. There? Oh. Okay. That was like peak Zath gameplay. I can imagine. You liked not going and being able to DPS. Pally has always been a good DPS for Keith for a healer as well. They always have pretty good DPS. You worked on finishing up your M0s. Then you helped Gildy get some of his tonight. It was fun. You got to die in interesting ways and test out things. All right. You're not washed out, Seth. That could be you again. Now, here's the question. Was that last season of Dragonflight? Because otherwise that would have been like 28s and 29s, right? Because that was back before they did the Mythic plus squish. Yeah, 29s. Nice. That was back when they did keys with all tanks. They brought like 5 paladins to a dungeon. I think it was Brackenhide Hollow. I think. Yeah. No, yeah, 29 does sound crazy. But I know what you mean. You did a few 5-10 keys? Oh my god. You're famous. It's legendary. I just love doing chaos. Any kind of chaos I can do in a key. That sounds fun. When we are at the end of a season, usually what my friend group does is chaos keys, and we like pull literally everything, and it's so much fun. We try it, like for example, we pulled everything in the area before the first boss of Ecodome. We pulled it into the first boss of Ecodome. It's a blast. Your fave is tanking and healing as prop ballet, but yeah. Did they like get rid of your frequent wogs? Why is that? I think we're looking for the giant flowers. Yep. Is there a person in there? I don't know. They made them twice as expensive to cast and free to cast on yourself. Oh. No, that's no fun. I felt like Pally was like the tank you chose when like maybe you have like a friend who is not that great of a healer, but like you still want to play with them. Or you have like DPS who are constantly dying to everybody, like DPS friends. I just wish there was more like that niche. Now. It's still kind of, oh, so you can still, but you said they go easy. Because you have your webs and stuff. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. But you can't solo heal a key. Yeah. I guess. I mean, you can't do that anyways because there's so many frickin' AoEs now. Your healer. Your hero talent stuff? Oh. Well, maybe some can, but I can't. Maybe if you take like a really inconvenient talent tree? I don't know. Oh well. Too late now. This is the new WoW, right?
Thank goodness. Eversong is in danger.
Your path leads you deep, stranger.
Let's see, 192 finger.
Wild guide you will.
Accept.
Without the Aldous, we face a grim task.
We got some nice boots. A nice ring. Oh, I love this song, by the way. Have you guys heard this? Oh, it's just so pretty. That song in particular is really good. I love when they pull like choirs into the WoW music. Yeah, it's just, you haven't heard it? Yeah. If you level through the campaign again, Jerbear, on a tune to get an alt up, I definitely recommend adding in the music so you can hear it, because it's really good. That and like first time you were starting to do Mythic Zeros or Mythic Plus. Just, I mean, you don't have to listen to it like for the entire season, but just give it like a little audible. See what kind of music design they put in there. This bear is a running. The music in Floodgate was pretty good. Nice. I honestly don't remember it. That's so bad. I know I did listen to it, but I just don't even remember it at this point. Hell yeah. The spare tank knew the assignment. Okay, we need to destroy some portways. I don't even know where they are. Oh, this is a portway, right? Yeah, okay. Eh? Oh, there we go. Looking for these guys. Another one over here. There's like no ads by them. That's nice. Thank you to whoever has cleared the way. These mushrooms are so cool as well. It was pretty fun to get to run with your guildie tonight. You've been solo pugging for the last month. So being able to talk to a living soul while doing it, I know was nice. Oh, I'm sorry that none of your guildies have been around. Jer? Did they all retire from end of season early during the War Within? We're gonna choose one. Oh, it's just a neck piece. Okay. Oh, you're old folks. So a lot of folks leave early. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't want to say we have like old folks in our guild, but like definitely most of them are like most of them I think are over the age of 35. We do have like some people who I think are in their 40s as well. They are gamers, but they do get bored towards the end. I'm looking for that. Oh, a 205 cloak. Ooh, a very nice trinket. Another trinket. Most of you have been together since vanilla. Oh my god, that's so nice. That must be nice to have a guild where like everyone has been in there forever. Probably don't have that much guild drama if that's the case. You just know each other. Can be quiet. People come back and leave in waves. Oh. But at the start of a story, or do you at least have everybody for raid and stuff to clear it? I'm down here. one more. And then maybe I'll be at about 89.5. You raided in Shadowlands through Nerubar Palace, but our raid leader stopped playing. No! Maybe you should recruit a raid leader. That would be hard to stay in the guild if they stopped raiding. But I understand, like, since you guys have been together for so long. Maybe I would leave, like, one tune in there and then I would look around with another tune. Our guild Discord is super active. It's really nice. People are posting stuff all the time. I've just been appointed the Mythic Plus lead for our guild. I'm not in charge of like putting together times and events for us to all run Mythic Plus. It's just more like if you have a question about like how to run things, or I could give people suggestions on routes and stuff, then people could come to me. Oh damn. Is that a big boy? Oh boy. Oh god. That was probably the quest too. No! That was the quest. You're more into Mythic Plus. You only rated because your wife wanted to and it was good quality time with her. Oh, okay, that's nice. Yeah, if you're not into that, then yeah, I could definitely see. You got a... Nice. Very nice. You could sell it. How much is it selling for? I don't know. Big boy. Oh. Not really into PvP. I'm so bad at PvP. I like to think that if I tried to do PvP, then maybe I could probably master it, but because like that's just like my personality type. Whenever I get really like addicted to something, I just like throw my whole body into it. Before World of Warcraft, I like was really good, I guess you could say. I knew a lot of things about Dungeons and Dragons. And I was dungeon mastering a campaign. That was my big obsession before WoW. And I knew like every rule. Now they have like the D&D one. It's all newer stuff, so I don't know all the details, but the previous Dungeons and Dragons I know like literally all the rules for. I don't know. It feels good to be like good at something, you know? When people are like, it's like nice to be the person that people ask. Like, oh, how do I do this? How does this work? It's like, oh, I know that. I'm smart. Right? Yes, exactly. Like, I want to be the person who knows everything. It's a good feeling. You never ended up doing D&D. You had friends in high school who that did it, but usually, well, you were working your job, so you missed out. No, that's so sad. D&D is still an enjoyable arc for me. Like, if my friends are like, hey, let's do a one-shot, I'm like, yes, let's do it. But not on the nights that I play WoW. Don't let it interfere with my WoW time. So yeah, I don't know, I just get like, really Grippy! Oh my god, thank you for the raid, Grippy. How's your stream? Yo, Drizzy! I love that your name is Drizzy because it's like so nice to say on stream. It's like, Drizzy! Drizzy YM! Short stream, what'd you do? I'm trying to just level his pally here. I'm moving the bar along. Shimmy is still slamming, carrying the torch for the night. Hi, Bryce. How's it going? We were just talking about how I don't really know how to PvP, but like I'm the type of person who, like, if I wanted to get into PvP, thank you for the follow, Grippy. That I would, like, for sure just like get like extremely good at it, because like the way that I enjoy my hobbies is to just like obsess over them to the point of like mastery. So like before WoW, I was playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I knew like every rule for Dungeons and Dragons, and I also was DMing before I got into WoW. I just love like obsessing over something to the point of like being the person who knows how to do it. The one who can, like, people can go to for answers. I don't know. It's just like my personality type. And the reason we were talking, oh, your partner loves D&D? Hell yeah. The reason we were talking about that in the first place is because actually I can't remember. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Well, hopefully you had a good stream, even though it was short, and hopefully you got the things done that you wanted to. Hope this T-Rex is not coming at me. My go-to class in WoW is also my go-to class in D&D, which is Paladin and Druid. So I have a problem. You keep getting bullied and humiliated over cottage cheese, and it's spreading throughout the internet. Oh no. Who else knows? You're getting DMs about the cottage cheese? Well, Brace, I swear I didn't tell anybody. That is not my fault. I kept the cottage cheese lore to myself. It's crazy. Oh no. Oh, I don't want to be the comment with this guy. I feel like anytime you are open about a odd thing that you eat, people like just are definitely going to extort the heck out of you for it. You literally mentioned it to Vegasaur and all of a sudden your guild chat is going crazy. Your TMs. Oh no. That is rough. Well, I will not give you a hard time about cottage cheese, Bryce, so hopefully you feel like you're welcome here, even with your odd taste. Like, chicken sandwich with cottage cheese is not super weird. I definitely feel like I've never heard of it before. And maybe that's why people are like, huh? About it? I don't know, do you know other people? Yes, it is. Do you know he followed you here? Oh no. Do you know, like, do other people in your family do this? Is this like a family, habit? You've seen it online before. Okay. Hmm. Do you know other people? It is, I feel like, very niche, which is why I was like, maybe it's in the family. Oh, Star Surge, what color you want? What color are you? Yellow. The only thing is that sometimes yellow can look just like a little bit like regular light, but we'll try for it. Hmm? Maybe we go for like a golden yellow? That's kind of like yellow. It's a little orange, but otherwise it'll just look like no color. Yeah, that's good.
Bloom up. Bloom up.
Bloom up. Thank you for the bloom up, Bryce. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I need to go get some water. I'll be right back. I appreciate you reminding me to hydrate. Okay. We're back. We're back with some water. I don't know. Does everybody has like a weird food thing though, don't they? Like my weird food thing is my pizza order. And oops, I just hit my desk trying to pull my blanket up. It's under my wheel. My weird food thing is and everyone can make fun of me for it. I don't care. So it's, first of all, it's an Alfredo pizza. It starts with Alfredo. And then you add in pineapple and garlic. Okay. So not only am I an Alfredo pizza eater, but I'm also a pineapple pizza eater. It's very good. I mean, I have had other people be like, that order is crazy. And then they eat it and they're like, actually, I can see the appeal. And I'm like, right? It's good. It's a good pizza. That might be the weirdest thing I eat. I don't know why people are so hateful against pineapple on pizza. Like, how there are like plenty of foods where you How did you come up with that combo? Well, the algorithm, I think so. The first thing is that like I don't really like tomatoes. And so I don't like there was a time in my life where I just wouldn't eat pizza because especially when I was younger, like I was very anti like tomato pizza. I don't know, just like the I think it's like a texture thing and also a flavor thing of hot tomatoes. I don't know. I can't explain it away. But basically I just wouldn't eat pizza. And then I had someone who was like, "Oh, well, why don't you try an Alfredo pizza?" And I was like, "That doesn't exist, right?" And they're like, "No, there's this one like pizza chain called Sarpino's, which maybe you have Sarpino's near you. And if you do, then you're a tomato lover. You'll eat one like I would an apple." Oh my gosh. Well, that is I don't think I could do that. But I could like slice a tomato and like put salt on it, the slice of the tomato and eat that. That's probably as far as I could go. But like again, it's like the hot tomato thing. That's like iffy. Um yeah, slice with salt and pepper is good. I will concede that I have never been anti cold tomatoes that are just like a slice with salt. You would try that combo but wouldn't keep the pineapple. That's fair. So yeah, I didn't like it, and then people were like, "Oh, well, you should try the Alfredo." And then another I ordered, I think I was ordering it, and they were like this other person was like, "Oh, well, I really like pineapples on my pizza. Like, can we try that?" And I'm like, "Okay, we'll give it a shot." And we ordered it, and it was like amazing. And then we were like, "This is so good. I bet it would be really good with garlic." And the next time we ordered pizza, we got it with garlic, and it was so good. So, and ever since then, it's my pizza order, and yeah. I don't know, other people in this chat have got had like weird like pizza type crazy things that they eat. You have eaten a rattlesnake. Would you eat it again? Noble 87 video on Alfredo pizza lore. Oh, okay. I know like in the South, alligator's pretty popular. But a lot of places, like if you go to New Orleans, it won't be real alligator. They're lion. Catch it. Did you catch the previous one that you ate though? Oh no, I'm in the horde area. Don't judge me. I think I need to do this next. I was talking about how the other day we were talking about cheesecake and someone was like, "I don't like cheesecake." And I was like, "What? That is nonsense." Rocky Mountain oysters. You accidentally caught it. And then you killed it with a stick and then you put it in your friend's backpack and then you cooked it. I'm guessing that was the next step, right? That you cooked it, hopefully. I don't know, can you cook? You gotta be able to cook that, right? It wasn't dead. So you took it out of the backpack and it was still living. And then an adult had to come chop its head off. And then the adults cooked it. No, Zeth! I believe in you. Well, what were the other classes? And also, were you are you like the same level as them? Or was this or item level? Or is there item level like a lot above yours? It was still living and very angry. Yeah, I imagine you just threw it in a backpack. That's crazy. And you guys didn't hear it like rattling in there? They're like they make like crazy noises. Yo, this landscape looks dope. What a great view. You didn't look at the eye level, but it was Frost Mage and Sub Rogue. Uh-oh. Rogue is not looking good, so. But you just need practice, right? It's fine. Isn't the rotation kind of like, I think it's kind of, actually I have no idea what the rotation is like. Yeah, we go with that. I think it makes sense. So that Sub Rogue has had ages to master his rotation. Oh, it's just punishing? I have somebody in my voice chat who is working on Devour. I'll ask them if they have any advice. Nim, do you have any advice for somebody who is learning Devour? You're not on voice call. I'll repeat whatever you say. What are the hero talents? Okay. Their first advice is to play Annihilator if you're just getting comfy on the spec. Just always be pressing buttons. You're using Annihilator for Mythic Plus and the other one for Raid. Yeah, there's like only 4 real buttons. The rest of them are fake. Yeah, just use the muscle memory. That's basically the same amount of damage. Oh, pre-position your collapsing stars is the other advice. Your dog must be having an interesting dream because he's making a lot of weird noises. My dog is behind me. Can you see her? No, that's the wrong way. I'm never sure which way the chair needs to be. Oh, I died. That's fine. It'll be worth so you can see my dog. She's right there. There's her face. Woo. That's her face right there. And she's laying very comfy. There, that's her arms. She is a mix. We adopted her when she was 2. From shelter. And the way that they found her is she was a stray in Alabama. And then because Alabama kill shelters, or the dog shelters down there are very high kill rates, a lot of times they send them up to like the Chicago area shelters because they have like more money and resources to find homes for the dogs. So we have like a lot of dogs in my area that come from that area. And we did have her tested though. And she is a Chow Chow, a Boxer, a Labrador Retriever, and a Golden Retriever. Did not expect the Boxer.
We aren't safe here.
Yeah, it is nice that they carry enough to do that, for sure. Right.
You seek power, Decimus.
Mm-hmm.
Will not give you what you want.
And these like shelters will send like a van down to like pick up a bunch of dogs. It's really nice. Humanity loves dogs. Facts. Most people do, at least. What kind of dog do you have, Jer? Oh my god, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm almost at 90. And then I'm free. Until I level my next tune. Hopefully by then we find a good way to level people. That's not the campaign. Speak to Void Researcher. Okay. Are we there yet?
This is the most stable place for a portal.
There's also a quest I can turn in up there. Maybe I'm gonna do that really quick. It's kind of far away. You're gonna hate me, but I missed everything about Alabama Kill Shelter. I asked a question too close. Oh no, it's okay. No problem at all, Jer. So I live in like the Chicagoland area, and a lot of shelters in this area actually get their dogs from shelters in the South. So we see like a lot of dogs from Alabama and Mississippi here because a lot of them are really high kill shelters, and the shelters up here have like a lot of resources. So they'll send like a van down to a high kill shelter in that area that has dogs and pick up just a load and bring them up here. So my dog was a stray in Alabama that was brought up here. So I did get her DNA tested though, and she is, and maybe, I don't know if you caught this or not, but I'll say it again. She is Chow Chow Boxer, Labrador Retriever, and Golden Retriever. So definitely an odd mix, but she ends up looking a lot like a Nova Scotia duck-toeing retriever. That's just like a little bit larger. Which is a pretty expensive dog breed. So really, I got the off-brand. That's a great mix, yeah. She has an amazing temperament. I will be so sad when she's gone, because she like never barks. I have had dogs my entire life. I love dogs. Probably couldn't live for more than like a couple months without a dog, to be honest. I don't know. It's just like hard when once you've like lived with dogs your whole life, it's almost like they are just like an aura that you need around you to feel comfortable.
Area is compromised. It is vital to our mission that you secure it.
But yeah, she never, yeah, it's rough. And like I don't know, like there's like this sense that they bring you security, like in your house, because like, oh, if you know there's like a disturbance, they're gonna bark, of course. They're gonna let you know because they're gonna be the first ones to hear it. Yours is a little over 6 years now. Also a rescue. Oh, great. Did you rescue her as a puppy, or was she a little older? And also, what breed is she? We're looking at this quest. Okay.
Careful, champion. This beast looks hungry.
Aid the flight master. Just sent him on his way. Love that.
Seems even the sky is here.
Yeah, we actually just recently put down one of my parents' dogs, and I lived with them at the same time as they had it, like post college. So that was very sad. But they already have 2 additional dogs, so they don't have a hole in their heart quite as big as it could be. He's mostly Staffordshire Terrier. We got him around 3.5 years old. Nice. It's good to not just get like a puppy from a shelter, you know. For me, I was like, oh, I just want a dog that like I don't have to potty train that much, you know. It's like they're 2 years old, great. Someone dropped him off at a kill shelter, but they didn't think he belonged there, so they sent him to your town. Has an extremely curly tail, so they named him Curly. Aw, cute. I will say that my dog did have insane separation anxiety when we got him, or got her. She, we had, you know, it was kind of COVID times, so we weren't going out that much, and we always had somebody at the house for most of the first month or so that we had her. And then we were like, okay, we need to leave her alone, obviously, to see like how she is. And so we went around the block and came back, and everything was fine. And we were like, okay, great. Hi, Akamon. Thank you for the I am clap. I am clap. I am clap. Curly is 100 pounds of personal space. What's that? Uh-oh. Those are kind of fun dogs too, because then they just like want your love all the time. Because the dog that my parents just recently put down is the opposite of that. And I don't know if you've ever had a dog who doesn't want you near them at all, but she was that type of dog. And it was odd. Like I was like, you know, she would be getting up if you went over to try and pet her. And there's like definitely a part of that you that feels like when you have a dog like that you like basically are getting broken up with like repeatedly. So some like you do have the there's no personal space kind of dog, but like the reverse is actually kind of sad. But yeah, so we went around the block to like see if she would be okay, and we were like, great. And then we were like, okay, so let's go out like for like I think we went out for like 3 hours. We were like, you know, like let's go to the city. And so we went there and we came back, and we had the blinds that like everybody has, like the cheap ones at the time, and they were like ripped, like and we have 8 windows in like the front of our house. It's like literally all windows, and all of the blinds just like pulled down with her paws, and we were like, oh my god. It was horrible, but also it did force us to update the blinds, which it didn't need updating. But you've never had a dog that was completely leave me alone, but found a blue healer mix that started that way. It took you a couple of months of just sitting outside around it before it changed. Oh, okay. That's good. Like, and some dogs just need like that space at the beginning. But yeah, that was I've never seen a dog. Just I actually don't even remember this quest. Oh, okay, no, now I do. Huh? My best dog I've ever had was when I was a kid. We had this dog named Casey. She was like the perfect dog. She, like, her temperament was just so good. Like, all of us kids could just like lay on her without her getting annoyed. Just such a happy dog. She was a black Labrador retriever. Oh no, he saw me. Okay. We have to be getting pretty close. We have to choose a reward.
Make haste. We should have the mantle before terminus.
How you doing tonight, Akamon? Listen to the scouting report. Easy quest.
Terentia controls the trench. Severum.
We have 3 bars left.
This is no time to go off on your own. We'll follow him, my lady. And I with me.
Okay, that got me like absolutely no level. It's fine. I think she's 5 now. Actually, she might be coming up on 6. Oh no, it's so sad to say. She's getting so much older. She's a perfect dog though. She like will cuddle you when you want cuddles. It's so nice. After coming from a dog that like was like, don't touch me, I was like, this dog is so perfect for me right now. Gosh, I can't remember. Yes, okay, I can get. I think I could get stuff from. There's like an area around here that if you kill stuff, like it doesn't really count towards one of the quests. Oh yeah, this is the area that like just keeps spawning literally everything. Look at that, just immediately back. I'm really looking forward to getting started on the Mythic Plus season, even though it's gonna be hell. I just miss it. I miss like planning a poll and you know, not using a cooldown because I'm trying to save it for something specifically that's coming up. You're excited for the new Mythic Plus season? Yeah. I definitely will be pushing higher, or at least as high. Oh no, I might die here. No! You can't catch me. I'm gonna farm some wogs on you. Do you think you'll push higher than last season? Yeah, so I actually this season, for the first time, I have a push group. We are planning or hoping to get title. Majority of us got to 3,500 last season. The tank that we are playing with got to 3,700. So he was with a different push group and kind of played with us sometimes, but we didn't have like a specific tank at the time, which made it kind of hard to keep pushing. So I'm really looking forward to this season because we actually have a team. Hopefully, nobody gets tired because that's what happened at the end of last season. Everyone just kind of like, thank you, Jer. Yeah, everyone just, it hit, maybe everybody hit around 3,500 and then they were like, I'm good. I was like, ah, dang. I want to keep going. But, I think there's more commitment this season than last season. So whatever the season's equivalent of 3,500 is, which I think it will be possible to get because it's like 17s, I think. At least this season it was 17s. Then we will push towards that. And then if we don't stop, we will be pushing towards title. I just want to do things with my friends. I'm also very lucky that on my push team are my actual friends. So, like, I hang out with them outside of WoW. We play other games together. I have a very talented mage friend, and I have a very talented warlock friend. And a very talented tank friend. We kind of like have like a DPS spot that's like kind of in flux, but is semi for sure. We'll see. Depending on availability. And they might be Devourer, or they might be something else, because our tank kind of wants to be Demon Hunter. But he usually just plays meta. And I don't think it's gonna be meta, but he wants it to be meta for sure. At least a DPS spot is easier to work with than tank and heals, yeah. Yeah, it would be miserable. Like, just pugging tanks can be really hard. Oh my god, Lee! Lee with the raid! Oh my god, thank you so much! Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Lee! We are leveling my pally, and we are actually so close. Look at this bar. At the end of that bar is 90. By the way, everyone, I am a resto druid. I'm hearing myself twice because I was lurking in Lee's stream. So just give me 1 second to close that out. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a resto druid who last season I pushed to 3,500. The season before that it was like at 3,200. This season I'm going to be pushing probably to around 3,500, if not title. So if that's like of interest, you like keys, Mythic Plus keys, then that's what you'll find here. I am on a pally. Yeah, I'm trying to do this thing where I play a class that I can play when other people want to heal. So I'm not just like a selfish person who heals only. Hi, Hunter. Oh, hi. You've been lurking for an hour. You never said hi. Well, welcome in. Or I guess not welcome in, but thank you for lurking. Hi. Yeah, I want to be able to play with my friends when they want to heal. Hi, Cartarius, wherever you are. I think he's gone to bed. He's got an earlier bedtime than I do because he is on the EST and I'm on the CST. So, it's pretty nice. We need flesh destroyed and void gates destroyed. Okay. We're almost there. Sometimes when I get rid of all the orange mobs, I just get really disoriented because I'm like, what else is there to do? I finished everything. What's everybody's goals for the season? That's what we were talking about before. We were talking about my goals. You kept telling yourself to go to bed, but you need to wake up your wife from her nap so she can go upstairs and she seems peaceful. Oh, that's, you know. Hey, well, is she the type who would be like, you should have woken me up? Or or will she be fine regardless? 3,500 is the goal on tank and dabble in healing. Are you gonna heal on a pally? Lee, what's your heal class? I need to frickin' find more void gates. Pally and Mistweaver is very strong this season. So if as long as they make no changes, which you know they have said that there's going to be class tuning on March 17th. Mistweaver is probably almost equal to Resto Druid in terms of HPS. But Brew is very good this season, and so that is why it's not considered S tier. She'll be fine, and she'd be nice about it, but she's just been so exhausted. Aww. Yeah, let her sleep a little bit. Am I blind to these portals? Here we go. Here's one. And here's another. Mistweaver stonks are high. Yeah, they are very strong. Now that you got all your stuff done, you can now level your monk. Okay, so you've leveled everything on your pally. You got Lore Master, and now you're gonna just move on to your second tune, right? You don't have like another tune. Great. Yeah. I know that it's probably more efficient to do all of your side quests and level on your second tune with like the side quests for rep reasons or whatever, but I really like one tune to have done everything, and she's my main girl, and if I ever lost her I would cry. You'll think you'll at least push to 3k this season. Nice. Last season you got up to 3,700, but not sure you'll go that high this season. It was rough. Yeah, pugging that is kind of exhausting for sure. I pugged some of my 17s and that was rough. Oh, I have to summon? Oh, there we go. You're just gonna spam dungeons because you tried doing the side quests. Oh, okay. on your alt and it got confusing, hence why I did everything on AriFae. Yeah, that makes sense. I decided to just do campaign on my alts because I feel like you said, that it's just confusing to do side quests. It's hard to keep track of everything. And a lot of the quests actually lead you to do dungeons and delves anyways, so in the campaign. You ended up doing 12 to 14s for fun at the end of last season. It was a lot more chill. Oh, you ran with Zudi and Miss Didi randomly. Oh, fun. Yeah, 12 to 14s are fun. That is, I feel like WoW is at its funnest in in those keys. 100% you're just gonna do campaign while waiting for queue. Yeah. It's the only thing is doing the campaigning is really rough because I saw this review on TikTok and I have to say I do kind of agree that not the side quests, because I think some of the side quests are like a little bit more creative, but a lot of the campaign is like kill 20 of this mob, collect 20 of this item, kill this one bad dude. You know? And there's definitely more variation in the side quests, but it does kind of feel like that on Forge. Which is probably my one gripe about the campaign. Oh, I gotta consume this. Oh my god, you're up? You're up? Hunter, I'm sorry. I was wrong earlier. Cart is not sleeping. He is up. Hunter said hi, but I thought you were asleep because I haven't heard you say anything for like a really long time. Oh, you were streaming. Oh, okay. Welcome back. Well, I was streaming. Kurt was streaming. Oh. Just so you can record it. Make a clip out of it. Oh god. Don't kill me. Oh. Okay. So we have to kill 3 of those. Oh, I can skin them. Wonderful. He did say that he was listening to my stream long enough to hear me compliment him earlier. And that he is gonna find that and clip it and listen to it before he goes to bed on loop. So. Oh my god. Do you think those 2 guys are friends? Yeah, you have a good night too, Jer. Thanks for coming by. No, not at all. I love when people ask questions. I love helping people. I want this game to feel more accessible. And that people to feel like if they want to push that is a goal that is 100% achievable with knowledge and time. I hate how, where are the lights? Nim selected yellow for the lights. So, yellow. Oh, you see. um, yellow. But yeah, I feel like there's like a lot of gatekeeping, and or like I feel like a lot of times you sometimes go into people's streams who are really good at the game, and they will be. Why is that foot yellow specifically? I think it's a card, right? It's a yellow card. Um, and you'll ask questions, and like they'll answer you, but it'll be like a little bit sharp, you know, because they're people go into their chat and ask questions all the time, and they hear the same questions all the time, so they're just kind of tired of it. But like I hope that I can answer people's questions if they have questions about WoW, if they have questions about Mythic Plus, if they have questions about pushing, in a way that is enthusiastic every time, because it makes me happy that people want to learn more, that they're willing to ask those questions, and that they are in my chat asking those questions. I want to share the information that I have. I want to push people away from WoW. I want to bring more people in. I want to make it so more people can feel like they can play. Okay, what do I need to do? Anything with these? Soccer, football. Oh, yellow card, right? Oh, oh, foot. Yeah, that's like the name of the. I see. It's like yellow card, like a yellow card on the field or whatever. Oh, gather the essence from slain creatures. You don't know sports. Yeah, I hate, that's why I put like all the add-ons I use on my Discord, and I make videos of like what I use for my UI, so other people can be like, oh, you know, that's how I put together a UI. You mostly know baseball, but you dabble in NFL and soccer. Some wide skills there, Lee. I don't know anything about sports. I know a lot about WoW, but not WoW lore. I'm not good at that. Don't ask me about WoW lore. It ain't gonna be me. I started Dragonflight on Forge. Once upon a time, a young Lee wanted to be a pro baseball player, but shattered his knee along with his dream. Aw, sad. I'm sorry about your dream, Lee. But now you have a cool job. You do that video editing stuff. Video editing is very cool. Do you do freelance work, Lee? I know you said before you were like in you do love editing, but yeah, you are good at it. Your TikToks are so well done. Oh, okay. So you still have like clients and stuff that you work with? I know like last night you were like, "Oh, I don't have a job," but I figured you still freelanced a little bit. Video editing is a not, people don't realize how much work goes into video editing, for sure. Because people just don't understand how video editing works, I feel like. They're like, you just magic it, right? It's like, no. It's very nuanced. Right now, which is maybe like 2 right now, which is maybe like gives me a job once every 3 months. Okay. Nice. Something. Plus you do all those WoW videos. You know who really doesn't get editing? Producers. Yeah. They have like a vision. It's not a realistic vision, but it's a vision. Oh, I think I have to talk to this person. Alright, summon the beastie dude. Oh? Where'd she go? Oh? She gone. Okay. I saw the future. Hmm? Oh no. My stream ended too. No! Why did that happen? But it came back. But it says I have no viewers. No! Oh, okay, now we're good. We're back. I'm back. Thank you. Yeah, my whole game, everything disconnected so much that I'm not even in the Void Storm area anymore. I get kicked out of the Void area. I am back. Thank you for sticking around, everyone. Man, these portals are really hard to find. I feel like once I go to these places more, it'll be easier, but yeah, both of them. But they're like, oh, is there like you got like a special eye trick or something? Okay, let's look.
Perhaps you could learn a thing or two.
Red, gold, and white. Except for the tree. Hmm. Oh. Is it... Yeah. A tree. Okay. Let me turn my other flying on. Okay. Yeah, because I do want to learn this trick. You had one guy tell you, why aren't the GFX done? It isn't like a few buttons just to make it work. I looked at him and your jaw dropped to the floor with the amount of stupid. Yeah. That's crazy. Okay. So I'm here and I'm looking at a tree. 90 degrees to the right. This tree? Lower. Oh, this one. This one? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, okay. So, okay, for people who did not hear my friend's advice, if you are looking for the Haronier or the Voidstorm portal, this green tree is the only tree of its kind in all of the city, really. So if you just go to this tree, then boom, you get the portals. That's some really good advice. Thank you. The best way I can put it is you try and take a piece of shit and make it a shiny piece of shit. That's really it. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm on my druid. No, I didn't want that. No. Okay, we're gonna log back over to my paladin. Oh, my paladin is so close. I disconnected so hard that I ended up on a different tune. No, it put me on the logout screen. But a threat. Okay, we're going to the sigil. Oh, we're gonna kill him. Thank goodness for Pally Burst. It makes leveling so much easier. There is the sigil. Consume the sigil. Oh my god, we've got a bar and a half, guys. We're doing this. We are hitting 90 tonight. It's gonna be so real. There's also these other... What are you using to edit? Okay. Just one more of those big guys left. Yeah, I think Lee is also a DaVinci user. I use Adobe Premiere for my stuff. Yeah, go for it. Now I gotta find a lady. Gotta find a lady.
Baladash, Malmo.
Find that old fool. I'll give him an earful for playing.
Okay. Riftwalker here and found. Here there. Watch this, it's long but worth it. That is a very basic way to understand. Bear with me. Okay, what can I rant about? Oh. What are your thoughts on the new Ellesmere UI? Okay. For those of you who don't know, Ellesmere came out with a new UI. All the big streamers are coming out with their own UI. how I feel about it is that they they all are like just using like a lot of other people's work and pulling it into their own thing. And I feel like I just for the people who did that work, who already own or have created like an add-on that's serving that purpose, I just feel sad for them because you know while these streamers probably paid them for their work, I just feel like I would rather give my download to that person who created the, you know, ultimate mouse cursor than somebody who's just sort of incorporated basically the exact same thing into their own UI. Same thing with like party frames or any other thing. And it like I don't know. Just there's so many of these like UIs that are out right now that they've taken and maybe paid for it, but they've taken stuff from other developers and now they're calling it their own. And yeah. I mean, I don't know if they paid them for it, but I assume they did. Yeah. 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 That was kind of like the thing with Quasi is like that people were frustrated about is that he just didn't pay for it. You know? Oh no, I'm having a lag. I'm lagging.
Claim the mantle. We'll watch your back.
Whoosh. I'm ready for turn in. 30 enemies slaughtered. Okay, so my friends are saying that while Quasi stole it, that Ellesmere has been working on this for like the last few months and also credited everyone that he took that information. Or the one person, I guess. Yeah, Ellesmere took Atrocity's unit bars. Ah! Don't kill me! No! When people call UIs the best UI ever, you feel like that's just so subjective. Yeah. When you call yourself like the best, it's odd. Ah. What's best for you isn't necessarily best for others. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's just like all very like, I don't know, like the advertisement feels cheesy about it to begin with. Like you said, everyone is like, I've got the best UI for you. Like Billy Mays here. No, don't kill me. No, I died. Oh, I had to fight Illyria. I was done with the 30 that whole time. Oops. I think that happened the last time I did this quest as well. It's fine.
This was Decimus's plan. Keep Terminus's eyes on us, champion.
But yeah, I agree, Lee. It's just, I don't know. I just, so many UIs. I guess there are so many add-ons too, but I don't know. It just feels different. I just, like, what percent of these streamers, like, you know, it's not really their work. I'd rather download it from the person who did it. That's the main thing. Oh, my cooldowns are off. There we go. But that's just me. I don't like the LVUI look anyways, so I won't be taking any of their... Like, I want to play, like, with, like, my buttons looking like this. I do need a good healer interface, but I don't mind. I want to see where I have better cooldown manager for cooldowns. You ditched LVUI because it had, yeah. You don't like LV either. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not my style. Your hubby loves it. Oh no. Kill shot. No, don't kill me. No, I don't died. Oh damn, she was gonna kill him this whole time. I don't even remember that. I was really tired when I did this quest. Alright. Just like the thin unit frames. And like not being able to see your buttons. I don't know. I know that like being able to see what keybinds your buttons are on is like people think of that as like a crutch, and like once you get rid of your buttons, like everything speeds up for you and you're able to do things faster, but I don't know. I just want to keep some of the old WoW UI, not get rid of it entirely. I just want to keep the lose the things that I don't need and keep the things that are important.
Only a Dominar can use the mantle. Surely I mentioned that. How many betrayals?
I feel like this guy's so odd looking. Like, okay, here he looks fine, but you zoom in and his face is like so pixelated compared to the other skeletons. Did you see they're removing Wrath and Moonfire from... Oh, really? Cabinet. That's funny because they actually hotfixed them and they're better than ever. Apparently, even without kick rotation, it was too complex. Okay. How's your night, Cabinet? Where you been lurking? Look, I'm about to hit 90 on my second tune. Are you ready for it? I think I have to... Oh, I have to do Nexus Point. Okay. Oh, actually? Might have to do Nexus Point before I hit it. We'll see. They're also removing Holy Shock and Flash of Light. See, you're talking to the wrong person because I don't heal on HPAL. If you're looking for a reaction about that, you're gonna have to go find Giggle Cakes.
He's already torn his way in.
Okay. I have to queue for the follower dungeon. Or queue for... I'll just queue into the real dungeon. I hate follower dungeons. Specific dungeon. We're going to Nexus Point. Here we go. After this dungeon, we're 90. We're gonna be 90. Actually, maybe I'll hit 90 while I'm in the dungeon. Killing mobs and stuff. Look at this. That's how much I got left. What is the wait? We have 6 minutes. Should I just go do a side quest? Did I transmog black hair? My hair? Being dark? No, this is the color, the lighting. I've got lighting issues because I've got like a cool light in front of me and like a cool light in the back. I guess I could like change my front light out. Oh god. Oh, it's so bright now. There we go. That helps a little bit. Off. Yeah, it's already yellow. Okay. Are you happy? Green. Okay. I've fixed them. Okay. Turn these lights back on. Green. Whatever you want. Thanks, Mystic. Appreciate that. We'll go for like a bluey purple. Alright. Whatever Cart wants! Oh my god. That's mean. He wants off. Oh, blue. Hi, Ollie. There. Why is your caps lock stuck? I don't know. We're about to hit 90. I did like 8 levels in a single day. Should I don't know, should I do like our quest really quick and just hit 90 or should I wait for this dungeon? What can I do?
This area is compromised. It is vital to our mission that you secure it.
Alright. Let's see. Where's this quest? Where is... Oh, it's on like the bridge, isn't it? Oh no, it's down here. Okay. This dude. Will 3,000 get me there? Probably not. Oh! We don't even need to do it. The thing is, I've already done all my first crafts on this tune. But otherwise, I would agree. And then, like, skinning doesn't get you any crafts. Or it doesn't get you any skills ups. You just, like, kill mobs. And you get nothing. I mean, you get leather, but that's all you get. Just so everybody knows, my preference for this dungeon is to actually start with the left. You get a sense of accomplishment. That's true. Oh. My game is a little laggy after my game disconnected. I think it's okay though. Don't let these smudges get to the little guys over there. Oop. Well, this is actually one of my... I think I've only done a couple dungeons tonight. But this is a dungeon quest, and I'm about to hit 90, Ollie. If you can believe it. Look at that. Ooh, it's so close. I know, I'm so excited. What do you guys think of this dungeon? I like it. Anyone done this? I think it's kind of neat. I like the mechanics feel like semi-original, I feel like. You like it till the end with the interrupt dude? Oh my god, next bowl I'm 90 maybe. You can't, yeah. Okay, so the tip that I have is the guy you need to interrupt has a horn, or has no horns. But the other tip for the finding the interrupt is if you have a dot on them, then you'll be able to find them. It'll show up. Unfortunately, if you are not a dot class, then that doesn't really work for you, but the find the guy who doesn't have the horns should work for you. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. That is, if you don't know that trick, then it's rough. Hey, I hit it! I hit 90! Woo! Yay! I never have to do a campaign quest on my paladin again. Until I absolutely have to. I don't know, I was thinking about race changing them actually, but I don't know what I would change them to. I wish that Haranier could be paladins, because that would be fun. I want to do that, but alas, they cannot. I was thinking about maybe changing my sham, but I don't know. Anyone gonna change to Haranier? Or planning to level a Haranier? My god, that BDK is pumping. Now I can do mythic zeros. Gear my tune. You're planning to level 1 once TW is around? Nice. Time walking. That's like the perfect opportunity to do that. I need to like farm time walking badges as well. They've added like so much to time walking stuff. There's like all these new mounts. There's the Legion time walking mount. That looks really good. Now to finish it and start playing yourself. Yeah, thanks Mystic. Thanks for lurking. Enjoy your dinner. Now I'm gonna give the advice that you interrupt the guy without horns and I'm not gonna be able to find him because I don't know. I can't find him either, but that is how you find him. Ah. Is that damage amp here? But watch out for the frontal before, because it looks like this, but it's not. It's not that. Oh, okay. That's the frontal? Don't stand in that. Stand in those. Oh, that's not a BDK. I'm so used to not seeing that icon. Is that unholy? Does anyone know? I don't know. Oh, you guys can barely see that. There you go. Now you can see how mediocre I am. Oh, green is unholy. Okay. Yeah, they've been like not meta. What was the other one that was meta? Yeah, this guy knows. Keep going. Look at this pull. I love this pull. It's so fun. We gotta kill these mana batteries before they die as well. Oh, my bad. Gotta pull them. Oh, we gotta kill this mana battery. I think you could Demon Hunter jump over these. Oh, I think I have... Yeah, I'm a human. I could use my you don't get stunned ever ability. Ooh. Oh no. Did something go off? Maybe it was mana battery. I didn't see one go off, but that feels like how much damage there was. Oh, that was behind us, maybe. They might die here. Downside of having 3 melees, I guess. Okay. Oh. This side is beautiful as well. It's so pretty. Aesthetically, they killed it. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. They did such a good job. The art is amazing. I don't think I have an interrupt for that. Okay. That person is just standing there. Alright. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. What a great time for my bubble to come off of cooldown. These people are just jumping around. Oh no. At least we didn't get the blowback. My DPS was pits on that one. Oh my god. I was too stressed out. It stresses me out when people don't do mechanics. I'm like, please! I'm desperate. It was fine though.
My vision has never been clearer, Lothraxian, but I don't want to believe it.
Touch the console! Mechanics are for guys. I guess we don't need those. By the way, these swarms hurt like a freaking mother. The frontal here also. Barely see it. Oh yeah, that monk is already there. Look at him. Oh. This one is just so annoying. Oh, but we don't really need that. It's fine. Don't forget. What is DMF? Is there? I don't think there's a damage amp. Oh. Oh, Dark Moon. Yo, it's Solar! What's up, man? Bye, Dev. Oh my god, I gotta get out of that frontal, man. Oh my god. Finishing the new episode of The Pit. Nice. Yeah, that I just got this tune to 90, literally with this dungeon. Okay, so one of these guys does not have horns. It's this dude, right? Yay, I got it! I'm good at the game! Let's go! Yes! Yeah, I did not get the Dark Moon Fair buff, to be fair. I forgot to get it today. And also, it seemed annoying to go get. I think I did think about getting it, and then I was like, this is... it's annoying. But we did it! I can't remember if I have this. I do. I will pass it on for somebody else who needs it. Thank you, thank you. And now, I don't... All I need to do now is, Mythic Zeros. So... I am on to the next part of the stuff that needs to get done. What's my pally plan? What do you mean? What's my pally plan? I got it to 90 today, so I'm gonna have to gear it. Probably not tonight. What's my goal? My goal is to have a tune that I can play with other people when other people want to heal. But okay. Alright, everyone. Oh, what about if other people want to heal and DPS? Then I do have Ari Tank TV. I actually have a Prot Warrior, but I probably won't level them for a little bit because I'm kind of exhausted with leveling. And I still have like so many side quests to do to the point where I'm just overwhelmed by the amount of things that need to be done. And I've gotten to the point in side questing where like I don't understand what's going on in a quest and I'm just like, I'm not even gonna do it. So I probably need to take a little break from questing. It's psychologically inting me. Alright, so thank you guys for hanging out with me while I leveled my pally, and thank you for celebrating 90 with me. I'm gonna send you guys somewhere. Let's see. Oh, GFO is streaming. So I'm gonna send you guys over there. Thanks for hanging out again, and I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. Thanks, Lee. Have a good night. Good night, Felony. Thank you for the lurk. Alright, bye everyone.